Good morning.
G'day.
So we're about to get on the road again today. We stayed at a free camp here in Tintinara at a place called Lake Indawara. Hopefully we're saying that right, which was about 2.5 hours northwest of Mount Gambier. Now we weren't planning to head north from Mount Gambier, but due to the rain that was persisting along the South Australian coast, we were forced to pivot. And so we've headed north a little earlier. So stayed the night here at Tintinara.
So this free camp, a couple of acres of a open paddock, relatively flat, surrounded by footpaths, a road, a railway line, and the Melbourne to Adelaide highway just on the other side of that. A few freight trains overnight, wake you up a little bit. A
few freight trains, yeah. Actually, that would be a fairly big con of this place, is that when the freight trains come through,
you are awake.
You are awake.
The caravan is
sleeping through that.
And
I think there was probably 3 last night. So yeah, probably not the best. Look, when we found this free camp on Wikicamp, it's actually called Lake Indawara, but you're actually a fair ways away from the lake. So the lake's really pretty. It's about a 200-meter walk behind us, but from what we could tell, there wasn't a lot of spots you could stay in and around the lake. So just be aware of that if you come here, you're probably not going to be waterside and you're going to be woken up through the night.
Overall, I'd recommend it's a free stop on the way through.
It was a convenient place to stay the night. And we're now going to head further, I suppose, northwest into the Adelaide Hills, because we are planning to visit one of the oldest German settlements in Australia. So stay tuned.
See us there.
So we have just stopped here outside the Big Olive, which is a relatively newer addition to Australia's oversized family. And the Big Olive used to celebrate this region's thriving olive industry. However, I think the olive grove here has shut its business.
The building's for lease. The Big Olive is behind a locked gate. I don't think too many other people after this are going to be able to visit it.
Yeah, so I don't know how much longer the Big Olive will be around. We're just an hour down the road, so we thought we'd take the opportunity to stretch our legs. So yeah. But
we're pretty honoured to be one of the few people that have ever been able to visit, or will be able to visit, the Big Olive branch. So anyway,
back on the road.
G'day.
Guten Tag. We have the next 3 days to experience a slice of Germany right here in the Adelaide Hills in South Australia. Hahndorf is about a 30-minute drive southeast of Adelaide, and as we said earlier today, it is Australia's oldest surviving German settlement. It was established back in 1839 when a group of German Lutheran immigrants set sail to South Australia. Captain Dirk Hahn was the captain of their ship and played a crucial role in helping them identify a suitable place to settle. And so, in gratitude for this, the settlers named the village Hahndorf, meaning Hahn's village, in honour of their captain. They established a thriving community here, which has proudly maintained its German heritage for over 2 centuries. So we're pretty excited. So the first thing we're going to do is hit up a German beer hall, which is a relatively newer addition to the town, being only 4 or 5 years old. The Hahndorf Brewing Co. brews traditional German-style beer under the, here we go, Reinheitsgebot, German beer purity law, which is said to be the oldest still enforced food regulation in the world. The purity law states that nothing other than barley, hops and water should be used to brew beer.
Prost!
So we'll catch you there. What did you go, Ben?
A Hefty or a Hefeweizen, my favourite German beer.
All right, Finn, have a drink of yours, please.
Chug, 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 chug.
Big knuckle. And squish chicken.
All right, Ben, what was your verdict on the traditional Hefe or Hefeweizen?
I thought it was a dunkel. I made a brave mistake in picking the Hefeweizen. Much cloudier than I thought it was, but fruity, and I was able to get through it.
You didn't think it was a dunkel. A dunkel's a dark beer. It's
Sorry,
just
not
that
dunkel.
you've had
What's the-
Hefeweizen back home.
Yeah.
And it's not cloudy. It's not. Yeah, it's just
Completely different brew.
They claim to, you know, obviously brew traditional.
What's the word?
What was it?
Boat?
Reinheitsgebot.
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 Just
Purity
the three
law.
ingredients. So
Yes.
it's obviously different to what I'm used to back in Beechworth.
Tastes like a craft beer, like a tropical craft beer, I reckon. So yeah, so
It's got grit
we're
in the
over
bottom.
an hour in, and
It's got-
we're still struggling to get through the liter.
There's grit in the bottom of
It's
this
like
beer.
tropical juice.
Hey little buddies. What's your name? Plucker? And roast. Peking.
Is it gonna bite you like that
Yeah.
possum did?
Except their teeth, isn't it? Scary. See you guys.
Good morning,
Guten Tag.
guys. We are here at the Hahndorf Hill Winery, and as we said earlier, we're in the Adelaide Hills, which is a true cool climate region, making for ideal growing conditions for Sauvignon Blanc and the fresher form of Shiraz. However, Hahndorf Hill Winery are pioneering several Austrian grape varieties, including Grüne Veltliner and a bunch of others that I'm not even going to try and pronounce. So we're pretty excited to go in and try a few.
It's not even 9 o'clock, so let's see how we go.
It's lunchtime for those that care.
Or judge. So what do you got there, Shell?
We have a Grüne Veltliner and a Shiraz, and it was a wonderful experience. Highly recommend Hahndorf Winery. There's 3 different wine flights that you can choose from. The Austrian wine flight, their, I suppose, red wine flight,
That's
wasn't
what
it?
it's
And
called,
then
the
it was
red
a
wine.
bit of a combination, which has more of the, you know, your traditional wines, your Pinot Grigios, your Chardonnays, your Rosés. But the staff, so lovely, so friendly. It was a really nice experience, actually. So highly recommend Hahndorf Winery if you're ever in the Hahndorf region. But Ben, are you going to have a crack at saying some of the other blends that we tried, other than the Grüne Veltliner?
Yes, one was called the Gru and one was called the Shiraz. They're the 2 that I can say.
Okay, so it's going to be down to me. Here we go. We
can't
tried
remember
a Saint Laurent, we tried a Blau Frankisch, and we tried a Zaza Zvelt. Anyway, comment below how much I murdered those. On to the next place.
Yet another brew house. German Arms Lager, Hofbrauhaus Original. The Hefeweizen, I think this is what I had yesterday, which I wasn't a big fan of. It looks very wheaty and cloudy. We'll see how I go. And then Oktoberfest Festival Beer, which isn't normally on tap. And check out the size of the paddles here. Oh my god, they're like middies. Yeah. Delish. This is going to be the Hefeweizen. This is going to be the wheaty beer.
Although it's not nearly as cloudy as that one yesterday. That one yesterday was thick.
It's like wheat.
A special beer that they made just for Oktoberfest.
Yeah, that's good.
It's good. The fest beer.
Yep.
Get on it.
Just maybe go tip that out in the garden.
Oh no.
I'm joking.
Wow, that must be pretty bad for Ben to say that. Oh gosh, it took you about 2 years to drink that one yesterday.
What other amazing stories do you have about this little German village?
Okay. I don't know if it's an amazing story. I do
Come
know
on,
that
try me.
I do know that the German Arms Hotel was first opened in 1839, making it one of the oldest pubs in South Australia and the first licensed hotel in Hahndorf. But it originally opened actually across the street, and so the business relocated into this two-storey stone and brick building that we're in today when fire destroyed most of the original building across the street around 1861. This current location opened in about 1865. It's a Sunday here in Hahndorf, so it's super busy, which is actually really cool because it adds to the atmosphere of everything, I reckon.
Yeah, I love lining up for my beer for 10 minutes. It's my favourite. All right, Shell, I saw you reading a plaque at that pub back there. What was it about? You seem itching to be telling us.
It was just that the German Arms Hotel had to change its name because in 1914, I think, Hahndorf was placed under martial law during World War I, and the name Hahndorf was actually changed to Ambleside after a nearby railway in 1917. So of course the German Arms Hotel had to change its name, first to Hahndorf Hotel in like 1916 and then eventually Ambleside Hotel in 1917. The town of Hahndorf's name was reinstated in around 1935, but I think it took a fair bit longer for the German Arms Hotel name to be fully reinstated. I don't think that happened until the 1970s.
Don't think they were too happy with the Germans around here.
Yeah, a bit of a sad historical fact is that in August of 1914, when anti-German sentiment was high during World War I, all German Australians were called upon to report to and register with their local police station.
Like parole today, is it? Probably.
Well, then it was basically up to the local police officers to determine whether that individual was placed under any restrictions that they deemed fit, or whether that individual was then sent on for examination by military authorities. And then if that individual was determined to be an enemy alien or had hostile association that presented a potential threat, they were then arrested and placed in camps. And this was called internment without trial. So a pretty bleak time in our Australian history, unfortunately, here in Hahndorf and through Australia. All right then, where have we found ourselves?
Tell you what, we found ourselves at a museum of natural art.
I wish we could report that.
No, we have found the German Arms.
We're right back where we were yesterday.
Right, yes. No, different table, but yes, same.
Different table, yeah, different table.
Yeah, we were right up.
As you can see, we were on the other side of the room yesterday. But why have we come back here?
Monday night is schnitzel night.
Schnitty night.
$20 schnitties plus happy hour. Although unfortunately happy hour they only have the Aussie beers, which is kind of weird. I thought they'd let me have a off-brow original or whatever they're called. But anyway, have to make do. G'day.
Good morning, guys. All right, so we're all hitched up. We're heading out from Hahndorf. We stayed at Discovery Parks here in Hahndorf. Wonderful caravan park. Really, I suppose, a resort. The only thing missing is a restaurant. So it's got a beautiful camp kitchen, laundry facilities, very interesting dump point. Ben was very impressed.
Yeah, have a look at this footage here. It's amazing. Yeah. Sorry, we've just got a couple of people wanting to get on film.
Sorry.
Yeah, there's Louis and Huey.
They're sending us off this morning.
Yes.
2 little man-made lakes on the property.
No fish. I just got to interject here. Something that's a bit creepy about this place. Lovely jetty and a dam. We can't fish off this jetty, don't know why. Anyway, what is with the goat? There is a plastic goat on a fake island, on a fake lake, near a fake jetty. Why?
What makes the lake fake?
Oh, it's built. Like, there's a wall.
So does
the
it
lake's
not
made.
exist?
Okay, righto, technicality there. Anyway, plastic goat. Don't know what's going on there. Oi,
Excuse you.
excuse me. He's waiting for his bread.
A heated pool. You've got, geez, mini golf. You know, one of those big chess sets.
You can hire the electronic, the e-bikes too.
Yeah.
You can hire them for about $20 an hour, or $70 for the day, I think it was. But it's only about probably 1k into the main street, so it's not that far, and it's reasonably flat once you get down to the main road.
Really enjoyed our stay here. So make sure to stick around for our next video where we head further north and push forward towards the Nullarbor. Catch you then.